Hello everyone, today's video content is analysis of the real questions of the FCPFWB AD 7.4 exam and explanation of relevant knowledge points. Our question bank was updated on August 12, 2024. Question 1. When configuring a FortiWeb in reverse proxy mode with a FortiGate device performing source NAT, where should the real server IP address be configured on the FortiGate? This question tests FortiWeb Reverse Proxy Mode Setup. The knowledge points of this question are: Reverse Proxy Mode, Source NAT, Configuration of Virtual Server IP Address. In FortiWeb Reverse Proxy Mode, when the FortiGate performs source NAT, the real server IP address should be configured as the IP address of FortiWeb's virtual server. This is because, in reverse proxy mode, the virtual server is the IP address exposed to the outside, and the actual requests are forwarded through the virtual server IP to the internal real server. So, the correct answer is Question 2. Which HTTP status code is used to indicate a temporary redirection in application delivery? This question tests HTTP status codes in application delivery. The knowledge points of this question are: understanding of HTTP status codes, especially redirection status codes. HTTP 302 status code indicates a temporary redirection, commonly used to temporarily guide the client to another URL, without permanently changing the resource's location. So, the correct answer is Question 3. Which of the following is not a recommended use for local user accounts on FortiWeb? This question tests using local accounts on FortiWeb. The knowledge points of this question are: how and when to use local user accounts on FortiWeb. Local accounts are good for small setups or emergencies. They aren't ideal for site publishing, because that usually needs more advanced user management like SSO. So, the correct answer is Question 4. To comply with PCI-DSS, how should FortiWeb logs be managed? This question tests PCI-DSS compliance for logs. The knowledge points of this question are: managing logs to meet PCI-DSS standards. PCI-DSS requires you to encrypt logs and store them safely on a remote server for at least a year. This keeps payment info secure and helps with audits. So, the correct answer is Question 5. Which IETF attribute is not required for dynamic VLAN assignment in a wireless network? This question tests dynamic VLAN assignment in wireless networks. The knowledge points of this question are: attributes needed for dynamic VLAN assignment. You need certain attributes for dynamic VLAN assignment, like tunnel private group ID and tunnel type, but tunnel preference isn't required. So, the correct answer is Question 6. Which security feature in web application protection primarily aims at mitigating distributed denial of service attacks? This question tests DDoS attack mitigation. The knowledge points of this question are: strategies to reduce the impact of DDoS attacks. Rate limiting helps protect against DDoS attacks by limiting the number of requests that can be made in a certain time period, preventing overload. So, the correct answer is Question 7. Which compliance standard mandates secure handling of personal health information? This question tests handling PHI securely. The knowledge points of this question are compliance standards for handling personal health information. HIPAA is the key standard here, making sure patient health information is kept private and secure. So, the correct answer is Question 8. In a wireless network, what is the role of DARRP in managing radio resources? This question tests DARRP in wireless networks. The knowledge points of this question are managing radio resources automatically. DARRP automatically checks for interference and changes channels to keep the wireless network running smoothly. So, the correct answer is Question 9. When setting up caching for dynamic content, what factors should be considered to optimize performance? This question tests optimizing dynamic content caching. The knowledge points of this question are factors to consider for caching dynamic content. When caching dynamic content, think about how sensitive the content is, when to invalidate the cache, keeping user sessions consistent, and any changes in server logic to keep everything running smoothly. So, the correct answer is Question 10. What are the key benefits of utilizing URL rewriting on FortiWeb for security? This question tests URL rewriting on FortiWeb. The knowledge points of this question are using URL rewriting for security and other benefits. URL rewriting can hide your internal server setup from outsiders, making things more secure. It also helps simplify URLs and improve SEO. So, the correct answer is If you have any questions about the FCPFWB AD 7.4 exam, please leave a message in the comment area or contact us directly. Thank you everyone for watching. See you next time.